And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, is Dark Shadowkins. Welcome to my humble tavern. Where today, I don't care if you're a Force champion or maybe a Void Spirit. Hi, I'm Dark Shadowkin. Today, we got good news. Dare I say the best news? Dare I say the best way to start your journey in Raid Shadow Legends with some new free champions to give away. How does that sound? Yeah? You know what? Let's just cut to the chase. We have the new best way of starting your journey in Raid Shadow Legends if you're a new player. Confirmed by me, myself, and I. There's a link down below. QR code above. Look at this. New to our giveaway, Narma, the return. A recently reworked legendary giveaway for free. Ugo level 10, Tagore level 20. Miscreated monster at level 30. Holy moly, but that's not all people. Oh man, oh man. Also, absolutely insane. I'm highly jealous. For new players within your first 24 hours, if you use the promo code Demon Slayer, all one word, you get yourself Tholan Foulbeard, one of my favorite legendaries, for free. What? And you might be like, what about existing players? There may or may not be some stuff coming around the corner. I don't know. This it might not make sense now, but hopefully it makes sense soon. That's all I can say. But this is gonna be mostly designed for new players until maybe stuff comes around the corner. I don't know. Ask Gary, he doesn't know anything either. And I wanna go over these champs, and more specifically, kind of as an added bonus, we're gonna be doing a small bit of upgrading, because for those of you that follow me in Raid Shadow Legends for a while, you know that I got Narma a while ago. And at first, you know, when I got it, I was like, I got no plans for her. Nothing crazy with her. But then she just got recently reworked. What was it, like a week or two ago, where now they added a full brand new unique ability on her. They added a bunch of other stuff with reworking her kit. And I told you guys, I am highly interested in building a poison champion. So what better way to start building her up as we're gonna do today than to give her away for free for new players. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So let's bring her up in our little Hell Hades rankings. I believe he updated it, although the image itself is not updated, does not have the new unique ability. 4-star overall champion, as he says here. Since her buff toward the end of 2025, Narma has returned stronger than ever. Yeah, incredibly excited about that. We have a lot of cool stuff cooking in the poison pipeline that I have in mind. Like, I also have plans to eventually also build up Cavalax with all of his additional poisons that he has on his kit. So we're gonna be building up to our crazy poison thing. So that's why I think it's gonna be kind of fun to give it away for free, because it's recently reworked, and I'm gonna be upgrading her today. We have a champion training tournament going on at this present moment. I already did what I needed to do out of it. I already got my shards for Kraz the wall breaker, whatever it is, I don't know. So I don't need to go too much farther than this, but we're gonna go ahead, upgrade Narma, because it'll help me get towards these mythical pieces, the quartz, whatever the heck they're called over here. Let's get into the tavern, pull up Narma, and it's time to upgrade her to level rank 6. Clap it up. Big Pharma doesn't want to talk about Big Narma. Sure, yeah, whatever that's supposed to mean. Narma, let's get it done. When Big Pharma doesn't have a solution, don't worry. Narma's got the solution for you. There we go. 6-star Narma in the bag. Let's go ahead and level her up while we're here. Why not? Again, this feels like always great timing with this stuff. You know, I've had her for like a while. I was like, I want to do a poison team. Boom. Narma gets a rework, and then boom, I can give her away for free to players out there. It's I don't know why. I feel like I can somehow predict the future. Maybe they're watching this channel like, all right, we know what we got to do next. Give him the next mythical, give away the legendary he's interested in. I'm telling you guys. So maybe I got to be like, man, I wish I can give away a free Calamitous. I don't know, who knows? Maybe they'll start giving away that stuff for free. So there we go. That's part number 1 of today's little party that we're doing here. Does that bump me up I might need to do a little bit more for the champion training tournament to get a hold of these little goodies over here. Yeah, I need to do a little bit more to get there, but that's fine. That's easy peasy, lemon a squeezy. Let's talk about some of those other champions that I'm gonna be able to give away. There we go, hopping on over to the champion. So this has been part of our giveaway for a while. So this one's still here, Ugo. she has been doing wonders, especially for Ogre and Tribes, which at least for me, I've always had a hard time coming across good legendary, decent epics for my Ogre and Tribes members. Ugo is definitely one of those. And I have her at 4 empowered as well. So you can tell that, yeah, we have a pretty good relationship with the 6 red star Ugo, especially when you're going to be doing your faction wars. This is going to be a big deal character. She's got lots of ways of keeping your team alive. She's able to remove heal reduction. She's able to also remove other debuffs, healing your allies on top of, and she's got a revive, although a little conditional with the revive there. A lot of ways of getting decreased defense out there, block buffs, great crowd control as well. And if we go ahead, pull up, well, what Hell Hades, the Bible of Raid Shadow Legends, says, another 4-star champion being given away for free. Pretty awesome. Now, Tagore, let's just jump the gun on him. Tagore, kind of in a way, sort of like Ugo, but for the Orcs, also 4-star rated epic champion. Let's go ahead and bring up his beautiful face over here. Again, sort of like to Ugo, this guy, there's a reason why we call him Tagoat, because he is definitely the GOAT when it comes to the Orc faction. He's sort of in a way, for those that aren't familiar with Lizardmen, there's this character called Python, super powerful reviver. Revives are so important in this game, especially for things that require all your characters to be alive to get maximum stars, maximum progress done. Reviving all of your dead allies, shield buffs on top, incredibly durable character, able to get tons of extra speed boosted in your team, healing allies on top of that, and the base has got an increased defense on top of, and we got this pretty nice new ability where he's able to reduce damage by allies with 50% HP or less by 10%. Crazy support champion, especially for an epic. I feel like he's better than the legendary orcs that I have in my faction. So again, been using him a ton. He's gonna help your journey out, especially if you're a new player coming to Raid Shadow Legends. And also new to my giveaway, we have now Miscreated Monster. Where the heck is it? I know you're here. There you are. Miscreated Monster, and I have a couple of these. I've been wanting to reason upgrade it, and maybe we finally have that reason of doing so. Miscreated Monster, the 4th champion, I'll be able to give away for free to new players once you hit level 30. Another 4-star overall rated epic champion with a lot of good utility for it. Things that you got to take care of business in this game. Take a look at this with me here. Kind of wish I had this during the Halloween season. Would have been a bit more seasonal, right? But anyways, we got ways of getting fear debuff, right, on enemies. Cool. We also have ally protection, which is great. He's got powerful heals for himself, able to get continuous heals as well. And then he's got a chance to stun enemies, which is always great, placing a shield buff on all allies, which is super duper helpful, especially if we're going to take on one of the most annoying bosses, the Scarab, right? And other great things like decreased defense. Awesome overall HP-based champion that we got. This is definitely, I think, do we have enough to upgrade him? Actually, no, for right now, because I need to get my poison champions up and running. I want to make sure we're going to do that, but we're going to definitely upgrade him soon for my Knights Revenant. Also, my Knights Revenant's in a really, really good spot, but a great champion to help your team stay alive as long as possible. And I still can't believe to wrap this party up here. Holy cow. Tholan Falbeard again with the promo code Demon Slayer, only available for new players. I mean, this one shouldn't be too surprising. He was being essentially given away for free when Tholan Falbeard initially came out, then his promo code went away. Then they brought it back again. This guy is nuts, and I actually feel a little insulted. He's one of my favorite legendary champs. I'm using him like all the time. I'm a bit sad that Hell Hades has him at 4. I thought he was maybe at 1.4.5. Maybe he dropped it down a little bit. For me, this is a 4.5 rated champ. I get so much done with him. Insane damage, and his basic ability it's an AoE effect, which is going to be hitting everybody. When he's being called to assist, boom, boom. He's smashing fools left and right out of the picture. Insane damage, clears out waves easily, and he can manhandle so many bosses out there, and he's very solid in Arena 2. If you set up the field with great defense downs and weekends and stuff like that, he's able to clear out waves pretty darn substantially. So I feel like maybe he's a bit underrated on that Hell Hades page. For me, one of my most used legendary champions, one of my most used champions nowadays that I'm using inside of Raid Shadow. And the fact they're giving away for free when you start a new account is pretty darn nuts. So, you know, I think we need to do a bit of a recap. What are we giving away? Gary, show these beautiful people. We have ourselves the free, recently reworked legendary character, Narma the Return. You get her right away if you use my link down below, QR code up above. Ugo at level 10, and then you can get Tagore at level 20. Then Miscreated Monster once you hit level 30. Powerful way of starting your account. And I know the veteran players, the existing players, like, man, I wish they would do something for us. let's just say, Polarium's got a thing. They'll come around and they'll give even existing players some stuff down there. What is going to be? I don't know. I think it's a safe assumption to make for the moment. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. Feel free to drink as many XP brews as you need. Have a chicken to rank up your inner champion. Make sure you lock up shop when you're done. You know what? Screw it. You know why? Because we're open 25/8 for 1 extra hour and 1 extra day of partying hard.